Hello, and welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm Nick. I'm here to talk about stuff. Well, I play Sonic Racing, All-Star Racing, to be specific. Final Fortress. Time for the Dark Speed Hog to show the world that... Gotta show the world something. Maybe we'll learn after the race.
2, 1, go!
Got some big news today for us Sonic Racing fans. I'm sure most of you guys have probably seen it already, but we actually got a release date on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm so very hyped for it. September 25th. That's when it's coming out. I'll probably pre-order it so I can play it early. That's my plan. So I can get a video out to you guys probably before the game actually releases. I'm sure that's what most people will be doing anyways. Other exciting news. First off, some of my predictions in the other Sonic Racing video were pretty on the mark, to be honest. The other video, I literally said, expecting them to go bigger with this game, have some stuff like Persona or Hatsune Miku. Insert clip. More specifically, we're probably going to get something bigger like Persona or Hatsune Miku. Also, like, I'm gonna say it in the video, so like, I don't want to toot my own horn for this too much, but I was also thinking of Yakuza. I was thinking that could be in there. Though that's mainly due to the fact that my predictions were related to what characters had appeared in Monkey Ball. But anyways, regardless of that, I was not expecting Minecraft getting Steve, Alex, Creeper. Oh man, Minecart. It looks like it's gonna be pretty fun. I mean, I'll definitely play them. I probably won't play them that much because, to be honest, a lot of the main draw for me is the actual Sonic cast. And then there were also some leaks that had stuff like, oh, I did not collect enough rings. Anyways, there were also some leaks that had like SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Avatar. And I'm pretty sure those are looking pretty real, not positive, because I didn't actually look into it that much. But that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I love Avatar. SpongeBob is pretty funny. I never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles though, so that really don't do much for me. I'm assuming, you know, in my assuming YouTuber position, that they're probably going to be the next Battle Pass, because that's 3 characters. We're getting 3 from the Minecraft thing, and all 3 of those characters happen to be Nickelodeon. So, you know, throw my hat back in the ring with another prediction. I'm doing bad. I gotta slow down and collect all the rings. Take the path to the left. That'll hopefully collect me some more. In other news, they also showed Miku, Joker, was it Ichiban? I think that was his name, something like that, are going to be free post-launch characters, in addition to 7 other unrevealed post-launch characters. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm not really sure what to predict with that. I would assume, since the 3 we're getting right off the bat are all Sega properties, that it's probably going to be more Sega properties in that category. Oh, come on. I got really close that time though. Why am I so bad? Whatever. What else do we got? Sonic Blitz? You know, I had seen people talking about Sonic Blitz. I was not expecting a card game from the information I had heard about before. You know, just some leaks and stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of the mobile card games, but I'll probably play it because I like Sonic stuff. I'm silly like that. Interesting to see some older characters from the previous comic series come back. Alright, finally. It took me long enough. I just decided to stop talking for a minute so I can actually complete this. Characters like Sally and Bean coming back, among others. I forget what else there was. I didn't actually see any gameplay or any stuff from the card game. This is just, okay, a little bit. I saw a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
Regardless, makes me curious of what else we could see. Possibly even like having such characters return to the normal Sonic series. That'd be pretty crazy. Sally was a pretty good character. I didn't read the older comics a ton. Ow. That's not good. Shoot. I didn't read the older comics a ton, but I do like Sonic SatAm. That show was good. I liked it a lot more than the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. But the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog it's special. I know a lot of information about the comics, but yeah, I didn't really own many. There are also several problems with the older comics that weren't really the fault of the writers. Like when they introduced a good guy Metal Sonic. Oh, what was his name? I can't remember. Sorry, Sonic comic book fans. But then Sega was like, well, we can't have more than one Metal Sonic and have a good Metal Sonic. That's just too confusing. So then they had to kill him off. That's sad. I think the concept of good Metal Sonic is quite interesting. I mean, pretty much any robot not working for Eggman makes for an interesting story. Excuse me. Excuse me. They had a decent enough build up to it as well, because like in some of the older comics, they had the Metal Sonic dude. Look at me going into the Sonic lore after I just said I don't know a ton about the comics. I'm just not one of the experts, alright? That's all. Anyways, there was an older comic where Eggman, in an attempt to make Metal Sonic more powerful, makes him even more similar to Sonic, and he ends up getting like a personality and stuff kind of similar to Sonic's. And this Metal Sonic has Sonic and Tails beat, and they're gonna literally die to like a volcano erupting. But because he becomes more similar to Sonic, then he also becomes like more sentient, and Sonic manages to convince him to free them, because reasons. It's been a while since I read that, but he ends up sacrificing himself so Sonic and Tails can live, and then eventually he ends up getting repaired later, and that's Shard, that was his name. Forgotten, it took me a minute. Ow. Stupid balloons. Yeah, he had a kind of cool design. I'm a Mega Man fan, so I also like the arm cannon stuff. Got it if you're a Mega Man fan. Excuse me, fellers. Yeah, there's quite a few races being left behind. Oh. Come on, I was doing so good the entire race, and then that.
Are you kidding me? Great race.
Yeah, I'm excited to see some of the older Sonic comic characters return. Maybe we'll see Snivelly again. What a guy. I love it. He's like mostly bald the entire series in Sonic SatAm, and then there's the episodes where Sonic and Sally go like back in time for some reason. I forget why it happened, but it's just really funny that Snively had like a full head of hair, but Sonic ran too fast next to him and he lost all of it. So random, but funny. I gotta say, I've fallen off since I last recorded this. Just keep failing at these challenges. My ear is really itching. But I'm like racing and I refuse to lose this race. But man, it's really itching. Back to the topic of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Let's talk price. What is it like? My ear itches. What was it like, $70 regularly? I think. It's less than Mario Kart for the base game. To be fair, I'll give them that. But then it's also going to cost me more than Mario Kart to get the pre-order for the deluxe edition. It's going to be a bit annoying. That does make me question if there is going to be much monetization other than like battle passes then.
Don't give up yet.
Well, folks, that's the end of
I won, by the way. I'm pretty good. Anyways, yeah, it makes me curious about the monetization. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. If it's not too much, I will not mind the price so much. But it's one of those things that's like, I'm gonna get it for sure early for the sake of doing videos on it for you guys. But if it wasn't, I question whether or not I would be getting the game right away instead of just waiting till it's on sale. I mean, this is from the perspective of a guy who doesn't actually have a job. Still not monetized on YouTube. I think I should get there by the end of this year for sure. If I keep things up and, you know, the channel keeps going, I just need that watch time. But once I get there, doing things for YouTube will become a lot easier. It won't be a ton, but it'll be nice because I'll be able to support the channel better. Every little bit counts. And it counts a lot more when, again, you don't have a job like I do. But I also just love doing this. Dude, Big the Cat's Got a Fish On. That's when that song plays in Sonic Adventure. Can you guys like get out of here? A little more space in between us. I don't like how close you guys are to me. Maybe get out of here. Just ran into like some large weight traffic cone thing and just goes, What? Whoa, okay, she did not like what I was doing there. I still haven't gotten to see much on how the Sonic Racing game actually controls compared to this or Transformed. Like, I've seen clips of the gameplay online. I've never actually sat down and watched anyone play it, nor did I get to play the early beta playtest thingy that happened. What's that music? I don't know that music. Oh yeah, I'm in a cup. That's right. Wow. What other news was there? I don't know if there's really any on Sonic news-wise. I like Marvel vs. Capcom, and I like Guilty Gear, so I'm really excited. Whoa. I'm really excited for the new Marvel fighting game. Looks pretty cool. 4v4? Pretty wild. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had 3v3 combat, and then they just decided not to do that in the other games, which was dumb. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is honestly probably the best. but with mods, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is my favorite. Ow.
Well, isn't this a quiet one? Wake me up when you guys start driving for real, huh?
I mean, we got some music playing. Yeah, what are these maracas about? What's up with them? They're nice. I never even said what I was gone doing the previous week. I was out at camp doing some fishing, channeling my inner Big the Cat. It was, one of the days was a windy and sunny day. One could even say it's a windy and sunny day, if it was that day specifically. Just insert the song.
Oh, it's a windy and sunny day.
Fishing wasn't too crazy, but I did see a lot of eagles. Like, it's crazy how many eagles I saw. I think I saw at least 6.
Welcome.
If I was right. I know there were for sure like 2 juveniles and 3 adults, but I'm pretty sure there was a 3rd juvenile. It's also really funny seeing birds fight. Like there was a dead fish floating in the water. And seagulls show up to start eating that. And then the eagle is like, hey yo, I want that. So he swoops in to go get it. And one of the seagulls just goes on eagle attack duty and just chases him around the whole lake. It's pretty funny. You know, I think when I'm done with Sonic Adventure, I might do Sonic Heroes. I think that's kind of the plan. You guys get to see me suffer if I ever get to that because I'm not very good at Sonic Heroes.
Drive a farm?
What was on that card? It looked like Tails, but then it also kind of looked like a pirate.
Clever racing man today.
What clever race.
How long is this gonna go on?
One more here. We got Beat is leaving graffiti all over the curated mansion. Oh, bro, he's gonna die for that.
Go! Here we go.
Oh yeah? Yeah? Yeah, Beat? What do you even got? What is that coin? How do I get that? There's that coin in the center of the dragons there. I want it. Get back here, Beat. Your graffitiing days are over. Yes! Almost had it that time. That's what you get for graffitiing around this mansion. This mansion could use some graffiti, to be honest. It's kind of old and old. Oh, this is an interesting one. But I'll be doing that next time. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.